If you had a magic wand, what's one thing that you change in athletics?
Ooh, don't put 16 people in a race.
Oh, mate, we've had that a few times. It's so obvious, ain't it?
I
It's yeah.
mean, I can't complain because often I am one of the people getting let in last minute.
You're
So
the 16.
it's tough, but I prefer to not be in the race than be in a race with 16 people.
And now, obviously, Ben, you're a professional for Adidas. What's the best thing about being a professional athlete?
Just sort of being able to go on these camps and not have to worry about the money side of things is nice. And just also the kit, like being able to wear a pair of spikes, and then if something does happen to them, I can just get another pair like that. It's what you dream about as a kid, just having all the kit, being able to try out all the different shoes rather than just sticking to what you know. It is nice, yeah.
That's wicked, man. And then the flip side of that, what's the worst thing about being a professional athlete?
Probably, I don't get it too much, but probably if things were going badly when I was injured, it's more of worrying about, am I going to be able to keep my contract, like with reductions and stuff like that. It's definitely when you're injured or things aren't going well, definitely something you worry about. But again, you only really have that if you do get the positives of being a pro athlete. So it's all relative.
So, next question, Ben. What's a harsh truth that the running world needs to hear?
Just get on with it. It's only running. It's not that hard.
I like that. That's a good mantra. Just crack on. Just get stuck in. All right. Okay. I'll remember that. Love that. And lastly, outside of athletics, so nothing to do with your running, in 10 years' time, what's one thing that you would have liked to have achieved in your life? So when you're 31.
Not sure it's an achievement, but go to Australia is definitely high up on something I want to do. Whenever I meet Australian athletes, I just ask them so many questions. I'm definitely so annoying. My go-to is like, "What's the most dangerous thing you've ever seen?"
Oh, Christ. Yeah, man. I get asked
They
that.
never tell me like some mad spider or a shark, but one day hopefully someone will. But that's definitely something I want to do. Yeah.
Well, mate, if it makes you feel better, I lived there for a year, and on my last day in Sydney, I was in my flat, I was in my house, and my housemate screamed, and I went outside to the laundry little room thing in the shed, and the size of this spider, mate, was the size of your head. I kid
Wow.
you not. Oh my days! I had to go get my other housemate and say like, you got to do something about this because I can't handle this.
Yeah.
We ended up getting a can of deodorant and a lighter to like flamethrower it. So we've torched it, and it just walked off. It just shrugged it off and walked off. I've honest, and then I left the country and I never went back.
Yeah. Fair. It's a bit scary over there, isn't it? But I feel like it's something you got to do at some point.
Yeah, it's a wicked country, and the running scene's really like underrated. I think it's really popping
Yeah.
off, especially you see it well. A lot of Australian middle distance runners is absolutely popping off at the moment.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ben, it's been an absolute pleasure, mate. I'm buzzing to see you at the World Champs this season. Best of luck for it, and yeah, keep in touch, mate, and we'll see you down the road.
Yeah. Thanks, mate. Thanks for having me on. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Ben. Cheers, mate.